Hi, this is Kim Droptiny. I'm reading Grief Opened the Door to Heaven, written by me. And I'm on chapter 33. We are doing well. You have turned my mourning into joyful dancing. You have taken away my clothes of mourning and clothed me with joy that I might sing praises to you and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give you thanks forever. Psalm 30, 11 to 12. In September, we were back in Berlin and coincidentally staying in the very same building where we were when we got the phone call that Gabe had overdosed. We were there to attend a small conference, and during the worship, Brianna leaned over to me and whispered, "Do you realize it was a year ago today that we were here and got the news of Gabe's overdose?" Strangely, I hadn't even thought about the date. I gasped, and then she said, "And look at us. We're doing well. It's been a year." It was true. We were doing well. I could not believe that I hadn't even realized what date it was. Then we began to sing, "You are worthy, you are worthy." And I closed my eyes to proclaim those words from my heart. He is worthy of all our praise. I was filled with wonder over God's overwhelming goodness. It is a pure goodness that had been revealed to me over and over again during that past year. When the worship time was over, I couldn't help but relive those horrifying moments of being awoken at 1 o'clock in the morning with the news that had reshaped our lives forever. In the midst of my dark reminiscing, the Lord came to me. I heard his voice say, "I'm hugging Gabe. I'm loving on him right now. Gabe doesn't work all the time in heaven. I embrace him with my love over and over again." Then he opened a small window for me to see into the past. The picture I saw was of Gabe, lying in that anonymous lavatory in some internet cafe in Berlin. Only this time he wasn't alone, as I had always assumed. Jesus held him in his arms and began to wash the blood off of him. I clearly saw that the reason that Gabe had not fought for his life was because he had beheld him from his moment of unconsciousness. Then the Lord gently spoke into my heart, addressing the lingering emotions of regret. "That's why it doesn't matter how you failed on earth. I'm loving him now. I've healed him now. All pain is gone." And this verse from Ezekiel 16, 6 to 7a, and verses 9 to 12 came to me. "But I came by and saw you there, helplessly kicking about in your own blood. As you lay there, I said, 'Live,' and I helped you to thrive like a plant in the field. You grew up and became a beautiful jewel. Then I bathed you and washed off your blood, and I rubbed fragrant oils into your skin. I gave you expensive clothing of fine linen and silk, beautifully embroidered, and sandals made of fine goatskin leather. I gave you lovely jewelry, bracelets, beautiful necklaces, a ring for your nose, earrings for your ears, and a lovely crown for your head." We were okay. Our faith was intact. In fact, our faith had grown. Much later, this verse came to me from 2 Corinthians 3, 17 to 18. "For the Lord is the Spirit, and wherever the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom." So all of us who have had that veil removed can see and reflect the glory of the Lord. And the Lord, who is the Spirit, makes us more and more like him as we are changed into his glorious image. From glory to glory, he was changing us and continues to change us. Michael Wells, one of my favorite authors, says, "There is nothing that the nearness of God cannot overcome." And that is what I learned. With God near, what can life do to me? With God near, even death can bring song and victory. Of course, this side of heaven, the ache will never completely go away. Yet, in my grief, the Father's love invaded my heart beyond my wildest imaginings, and the sweet fragrance of His presence carried me through the dark night. That's the end of chapter 33, and I will hopefully see you in the next chapter. Thank you so much for listening, and may God bless you.